Welcome back to another XDP manufacturer Q&A. Today, we're here with Josh from Revmax to talk about their line of torque converters. So Josh, what is a torque converter and what role does it play in a vehicle's transmission system?
Your torque converter is going to be the coupling between the engine and the trans. This is what's going to move the fluid to get the transmission to move.
What sets the Revmax line of torque converters apart from the stock options?
So on the stock 68 RFE, we did see some issues with those stock converters. For guys, especially with what we like to do with them, some of the higher horsepower, the towing, they're just not able to hold some of that power, or even some of the big towing that some of these guys are asking the truck to do. You know, a lot of these guys will ask them to do quite a bit more than what they were meant to do technically. So we do use a billet cover, and then we also, with the way that we do our clutch setups and things in these converters, there's practically no slip even when they're not in a locked position, where we're at that 1-to-1 ratio that a converter puts it in when it's in lockup.
How does a Revmax torque converter improve a vehicle's performance and drivability?
It gives us more efficiency and allows us to put the power down. With the stock 68 RFE converter and the things that we like to do to these things, we'll typically kind of blow through them and not get the power down. Or with some of the things that we like to do towing wise, they're not able to be as efficient with the stock version. So in our stage 4 converters, we rate those up to 550 horsepower, 10,000 pounds of towing. In our stage 5 converters like this, we rate those, there's no horsepower or torque limitation. It allows us to put the power down and be efficient in what we're doing.
What applications does Revmax offer their torque converters for?
We offer them for pretty much any of your diesel applications. Your Dodge 47, 48 REs, your 68 RFEs. We do them for the Allison 1000s. We do the 10L 1000s and the new GMs. We also do some of your Ford 6R140s, your 5R110s, even some of your older 4R100s and E4ODs. We build all those converters as well.
Are there any specific maintenance or care instructions for a Revmax torque converter to ensure longevity and optimal performance?
Not any special maintenance that needs to be done. You're just going to maintain it like you normally would. Now on a performance transmission build, we do typically recommend that you change that fluid about every 25,000 miles. But on a application where maybe you're just putting a converter in, you're just going to keep up with your maintenance like you normally would.
How does Revmax tailor stall speed to different applications?
It's really based on the size of the turbo setup. We typically, in a 68 RFE, for example, like we've been talking about, we typically like to run a lower stall converter. It's more efficient, and that way we're putting the power down to the ground and still getting the efficiency of the converter.
Are there any additional features or benefits of the Revmax torque converters that people should be aware of?
So other than the efficiency of the converter, one of the big things to kind of keep an eye on is the dampener that we use. So some companies use them, some companies don't. We do use a dampener in all of our converters, which makes that lockup, when it goes into lockup, a lot softer. It keeps it just like it was from factory, which is less abrasive on the input shaft.
A big thank you to Josh from Revmax for giving us the inside scoop on the Revmax line of torque converters. To learn more and get one for your vehicle, head on over to xdp.com today.